Hi everyone, my name is Jared and you are watching autoX. And today we're talking about a very special motorcycle, and that is of course the Ducati Streetfighter V4. Now we all have heard the news that the bike will be launched in India very soon, and we've already spoken about the bike in much detail before in the past. So let's look at the bike right now, let's look at what we know so far, and let's talk about the price as well and see what it competes against. So for the uninitiated, the Ducati Streetfighter was actually a naked sports bike that was produced between 2009 and 2015. And when production came to an end, the bike was actually still recognized as a very good model. But of course, Ducati was moving forward with the design philosophies, and they already had many plans for different motorcycles. The Panigale V4 was one of them. And the Panigale V4, as you know, is perhaps one of the most amazing motorbikes on the planet today. And in typical Ducati fashion, the Italian brand usually always launches a naked version of their super sports bikes. So, when Ducati decided to come up with a naked version of their super powerful Panigale V4, it seemed only right to bring back the Streetfighter name. Now, the new Streetfighter is one of the most powerful and fastest naked sports bikes in the world now. Now, the new Streetfighter V4 was supposed to have been launched in India a few months ago, but because of what's been happening, the launch was delayed. However, now the bike is finally here, as Ducati dealerships across the country are now taking orders for the Streetfighter V4. So the 2021 model of the Streetfighter was showcased internationally back in October 2020, and the motorcycle was made compliant to Euro 5 emission norms. Now, one would think that transforming a sexy performance bike like the Panigale V4 into a hyper naked would be the easiest thing to do in the world. Off goes the dress, on goes a nice cross handlebar, and you're done. Well, even with the street naked styling, the Streetfighter V4 gets winglets, making it the only naked bike to get them, and sorted out aero package dubbed biplane aerofoils designed by Ducati Corsa. Now, the aero package provides 28 kilograms of downforce at 270 kilometers per hour. Additional cycle parts also include a Sachs monoshock at the rear, and of course the front forks have 43mm Showa upside down units, working that also get a steering damper. Now, the suspension units on either end are fully adjustable. The bike also gets some fantastic new technology, including an electronics package that includes 6-axis IMU-based rider aids and safety features. It gets different rider modes, gets traction control, of course it gets Ducati launch control, and so much more. Now, the Streetfighter V4 gets the same 1100cc Desposedici Stradale V4 engine that was found in the Panigale V4. And even though the Streetfighter has been configured for more road-focused use, the official data of the bike is enough to keep you awake at night. 205 brake horsepower at 12,750 RPM with a maximum torque of 123 Nm at 11,500 RPM, and 90% of which is available in between 9,000 and 13,000 RPM. Now, the weight of the bike is also kept down pretty low. In fact, the S version weighs about 180 kilograms when dry. And that means that this light motorbike with all that power will be fantastic to ride anywhere. The engine also comes mated to a 6-speed transmission that's equipped with a 2-way quick shifter. Now, both the standard Streetfighter, the V4 and the V4S will be available in India. And as you've guessed it, the price is obviously going to be very, very high. Definitely not as high as the Panigale V4, but of course, the bike will come in limited numbers and it will be a very expensive machine to buy, which means it will be out of league of a lot of us. But that does not mean that this bike will not be sold out very quickly, because there are so many Ducatistas here in India who love their bike brand. And of course, this bike as in itself looks so beautiful that I'm sure just within a couple of weeks that the first batch of bikes will be sold out.